Hello, hello. We're back at it again. And we're running. I just saw it on the Twitch. Yippee. So as you could probably have guessed, the schedule was wrong. I lied even. I didn't do SMT on Monday. I was just really tired that day and didn't want to do it. So, I did not. There's not gonna be any makeup for it, unfortunately. I'll just have to continue SMT next week. Which, speaking of messing up the schedule, I'm gonna mess up the schedule even more. I did not realize I needed to dog sit for my grandmother. I forgot about it when I was making the schedule. So I won't be able to stream Sunday. I know it's unfortunate. That was going to be like the big blowout 10 followers stream. I was super excited for it. I was going to go for a long time, but it just, it wasn't meant to be. So we will do it on Sunday of next week. So hopefully that'll work a little bit better. It'll also, at the very least, give an opportunity to see if the 10 lasts, That way, everything will be, hold on. Excuse me. I felt that coming. I had to stop yapping for a bit. But yeah, hopefully it'll give me a chance to see if things last, and hopefully they will. They should. They more than likely should. But hey, if I go back down to 9, then we'll put off the big 10 follower blowout for a little bit longer. But if I stay up, then hey, that'll be. We'll get the big blowout soon enough. For sure. Everything else other than that stream is gonna stay the same. I'm still doing the March Madness stream today. I'm still doing Tier List Thursday tomorrow, which will be a Guilty Gear character ranking rather than continuing on the music ranking. I need a little bit. I need a break from that. It's just too much music at once, And Friday will be, what's it called? Friday will be Under Night. Friday will be Under Night, and then I'll see what's happening on Saturday. I'll see how I feel on Saturday, and if I'm feeling down to stream, then I will do some Guilty Gear, and I'll try out Venom. That should be good. So yeah, I think that just about does it. Anything else I need to do? Plug everything, I guess. VOD's channel on Twitch, Instagram on Twitch. Click them, follow them, subscribe to them, whatever. Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Now, let's see here. Go to my browser stream. That's the wrong thing. I needed to see things. There. For our fantastic March Madness stream, we're going to be doing a Pokemon March Madness, and not just like we're gonna create teams of Pokemon and have them fight each other in the Pokemon style. It's gonna be more along the lines of, what if Pokemon were playing basketball? Which I think is just funny, There. That looks a little better. Or actually, I'll go back to doing that. Yeah, that works. Okay. So, yeah. And I don't know anything about basketball, so hopefully this will be a fun thought experiment that makes me look a little stupid, you know? I'm gonna turn desktop audio back on because I am gonna throw on some soundtracks. So a Pokemon soundtrack or something, probably Diamond and Pearl. Or I can save that for post. I'm gonna start recording. So, in celebration of March Madness, I've come up with a little bit of a fun ordeal. We're going to be doing the Pokemon March Madness because, personally, I don't know anything about basketball. If there was any sport you had to ask me about, basketball would probably be the last one that I'd be of any help with. I know nothing about it. It makes no sense to me. So, we're going to be doing a fun thought experiment of what if the Pokemon were playing basketball in the March Madness. So, without further ado, let's introduce ourselves to the teams that'll be participating this month, this year, this time around. Because I don't know, maybe I'll do it again next year. Probably not, though. Oh, I probably need it. Click on yes, perfect. So, first team on the docket, Team Dunsparce, consisting of Dunsparce, Duosion, Zebstrika, Machamp, and Seviper. Now, I will also say, all of these teams were completely randomly generated. I did not, put them together myself or anything like that, so some may be a little unbalanced, as we may end up seeing. So, next team on the docket is Team Toxtricity, consisting of Toxtricity, Rhyhorn, Bayonet, Squovit, and Hypno. Following that is Team Golduck, consisting of Golduck, Togetic, Numel, Horsey, and Scolipede. Then is Team Petalil, consisting of Petalil, Pidgeot, Raikou, Cascoon, and Hitmonchan. Then is Team Vaporeon, consisting of Vaporeon, Tangrowth, Tatsugiri, that's his name, I almost forgot, Tatsugiri, Carvanha, and Celebi. Then is Team Latios, consisting of Latios, Diancie, Inteleon, Naganadel, and Absol. Then is Team Inkay, consisting of Inkay, Kingler, not Krabby, Kingler, Tyrant, Torterra, and Tandemaus. Then is Team Cloth, consisting of Cloth, Pumpkaboo, Galarian Slowking, Corsola, and Garatina. Then is Team Toxel, consisting of Toxel, Salandit, Dartrix, Grubbin, and Charmeleon. Then is Team Corphish, consisting of Corphish, Vigoroth, Girder, Zeraora, and Noivern. Then is Team Flareon, consisting of Flareon, Cubfu, Krogunk, Porygon 2, and Azelf. Then is Team Amistar, consisting of Amistar, Glimmora, Shieldon. I actually forgot the name of this Pokemon. I know it evolves into Ribombee. This is kind of embarrassing. Damn. Hold on. I can't believe I remembered Naganadel and Dartrix before this one. Ribombee! Cutie Fly, that's the name. I thought it was something fly. Cutie Fly and Wooloo. Then is Team Manectric, consisting of Manectric, Esper, Eternatus, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, and Porygon Z. Then is Team Electrike, consisting of Electrike, Sunflora, Meganium, whose feet has been unfortunately cut off. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Hold on. I did not mean to do that when I was setting this up earlier. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Let's, there. Okay. You're fixed. Meganium, Gimmighoul, and Slowbro. Then is Team Hakamo'o, consisting of Hakamo'o, Yamper, Gorbis, Poochyena, and Poniard. And then finally, Team Amoonguss, which, yes, Team Amoonguss was indeed randomly generated, consisting of Amoonguss, Smoliv, Lucario, Ludicolo, and Gourgeist. I promise I did not put Amoonguss in there because funny Among Us, but I do get to make Among Us jokes now, so I'm happy that he was randomly picked. So, those are our intrepid teams who will be fighting, basketballing even, to see who wins. To see who takes it all in this year's Pokemon March Madness. Who can do it? Who will win? And who will lose? There can only be one winner, but there will be 15 losers. So let's see how things are going to play out on our Pokemon March Madness single eliminator level up easy bracket thingamajig. And I'm going to shuffle a couple times because I think that's funny. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to shuffle 5 times. Is my mouse right? Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see what we got. First, oh my god. First team is Team Amistar going against Team Toxel. So let's get our contestants ready. This is the part where I would put on music because it's going to be a lot of copying and pasting to the... Well, that's just wrong. To the thing. You know what? I will turn some music on. Editing be damned. Where is it? That's fire. Yes. Yes, I wanted that. Not now. Later. YouTube. Hopefully my thing still works. Also, I don't know what these are and why they're here. I am clearly not signed in, so this I don't know what's happening. Guilty Gear XX accent 4 plus R soundtrack. I would like just the soundtrack. There's one that's like just the character soundtracks. Isn't there? Man, whatever. Okay. There. That's a good background level. So let's move our intrepid fellas on over, right? There's the copy button. There's the copy button. So there's Amistar. What? I'm already losing my place, I swear to God. Can I have a... Yeah, I can. Okay, perfect. I probably should have figured out a way to do this before I started streaming. I don't know, maybe I could have had them all off to the side, but look, I'm operating on Google Slides. I don't know how to use fucking what's it called? I'm just an idiot forgetting everything today. It's Photoshop. Photoshop. That's... How did I forget what Photoshop is called? I swear to God. Okay, so there's Team Amistar going up again. Get out of here, Wooloo, Jesus. Be gone. Going up against Team Toxel. This is gonna be one of the matches of all time. I guess it's a good thing that we're getting both of these ones out of the way. At least one of them's gonna go home here, because neither of them are very solid teams. The fact that Amistar is carrying Team Amistar is pretty insane, all things considered. I mean, the fact that like Dartrix and Charmeleon are carrying Team Tox is also pretty insane. Literal Baby is playing on the field. That's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong... What is happening? What am I doing with my life right now? What's going on? This is gonna be one VOD that absolutely nobody watches, but it's kind of fun to do, so I don't care. Okay, perfect. At least when I make it to like the actual video, it'll be way edited down. So that was our, that's just my Spotify. I'm just doxing myself everywhere today. So I'll pause the music now that we're on our, that everything's put together. So, also I don't know any basketball positions, so yeah, point guard, whatever. So now we decide our thing. So, first off, I should probably like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this over here. That way I can see it at all times. I don't need to see OBS. Screw it, I don't need to see OBS. Okay, so there we go. I'll edit that out. So now we have to decide who on each team is the point guard. That's going to be a toughie. So the point guard, according to the Google AI, which is always correct and never would lead me astray, is usually the best dribbler and passer on the team and is responsible for controlling the ball and passing it to the right teammate at the right time. So, clearly, right away from Team Amistar, I'm thinking Amistar should be our point guard. You know, he's a solid guy. He's got everything he needs to know. I mean, like, he's got, how many arms is that? 8? 10? It looks, yeah, 10, because there's the 6 tentacles and then the 4 main, like, base tentacles. So Amistar's got 10 arms, so clearly he can dribble. He can control that ball, that's for sure. I believe in Amistar. So he's gonna be our point guard right there. So who's our point guard from Team Toxel? Who do we think has the best control of the ball? I think this may be crazy to say. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say, but I think Grubbin. I think Grubbin can be the point guard. He may be small, but he's a bug type. He's got the string shot active. You know, he's got all sorts of tricks up his sleeve to control the ball. He may not be able to dribble much. As a matter of fact, he would probably pop the ball with his pincers, but he could definitely control it. Also, like, moves and stuff are a variable that we're going to be talking about here, because let's face it, not many of these guys can play basketball. So next, who of these is going to be the shooting guard, also known as the off guard? And according to the Google AI, typically plays a player. I hate Google AI. These people are that is not grammatically correct. Is somebody who's adept from shooting from the perimeter. Man, I don't even know. Let me see Google Images. Okay, that's better. That's more what I need to see. Okay, so the shooting guard. Who is our shooting guard? I think pretty clearly. I think for team, what's it called? Amistar, the pretty clear option is just Glamora. I mean, Glamora is like a flying little poison bug dart thing. So, that if that doesn't say it can shoot some balls pretty far, I don't know what does. So we're gonna go throw Glamora right there. And then, of course, for Team Toxel, like, it's gotta be Darktrix, right? Like, it evolves into Decidueye. That's a pretty clear, pretty clear shooting guard energy. So, next up, we have I think it's the small forward, right? Yeah, the small forward. So who should be our small forward? What does a small forward do? They're known for their adaptability. Well, if one Pokemon from Team Amistar screams adaptable, it is without a doubt Wooloo. If anybody can do it, Wooloo can. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. That wool. Easy rebounds all the time. Just with the wool. Just bounce it off the head. Like soccer. Maybe I should wait till soccer season starts back and we can do this, because it'd be a lot easier with soccer. So now our small forward on Team Toxel. I mean, clearly the best all-rounder and most adaptable Pokemon here has got to be Charmeleon, right? I mean, it's Charmeleon. So, there he goes. Charmeleon. Now, finally, our... what am I thinking of? Am I an idiot? I might be an idiot. Our power forward, often referred to as the 4 position. I'm literally just reading off AI Google. Is expected to excel in both offensive and defensive plays. Ooh, so I'm thinking for... I mean... only one of these guys is really good for defense. But I think the 4 position, the power forward, probably needs to be Cutiefly. I mean, everybody's got to do something. Cutiefly is just kind of the last guy, which makes Shieldon our center. Let's see here. Cutiefly needs to go there. So over here, I think, again, this team probably recognizes that, like, hey, you know, their power forward kind of sucks. It's probably alright if our power forward kind of sucks. So they're definitely gonna throw Toxel out in the power forward. You know, he may be the leader of the team, but he's also literally just a baby. And then Salandit gets to go on into the center role. So, and right away, I mean, it's pretty hard to say who goes where, who wins, but because both of these teams definitely kind of suck. But right away, on Team Toxel, I'm seeing Charmeleon, I'm seeing Darktrix. Like, clearly they got something going on. There's definitely some sauce in the spaghetti tonight with them. But again, Team Amistar, I mean, Amistar, very solid point guard, can definitely can control the ball, probably a little better than Grubbin can. And then Glamora, our shooter, like, probably not on the level of Dartrix, but like, Glamora's no slouch. And then Shieldon in a defensive position, like, so, like, I'm just saying, Amistar and Glamora can definitely get past Toxel and Salandit. So I think ultimately, this one definitely comes down to like who carries better, Amistar and Glamora or Dartrix and Charmeleon. And I think at the end of the I honestly do think like Amistar and Glamora, like that's the power duo. They can definitely do it. I mean, just imagine Amistar dribbling the ball. Like how are you gonna defend him? He's got 10 arms. Like, what the heck? So, I think Team Toxel has. I think they're definitely the ones. Our first eliminations. They get knocked off the board, so I can just delete these PNGs forever. And Team Amistar gets to move on to the next round. I'll just throw them up here for now since they'll get to come back later, right? No, that's the wrong thing. Spoilers. So, Team Amistar, they make it. How do I go again? Oh, I have to confirm. Okay. I forgot how this website works. My bad. So, Team Amistar gets to move on to round 2. So next up is Team Vaporeon versus Team Golduck. I'm going all over the place. So let's these guys can go up here. They can watch from the sidelines. These are the sidelines. Those are like the team areas by the baskets. I almost called them goals and looked like a triple idiot. So yeah. I'll turn the moving music. That's still Spotify. I'll turn the moving music back on. See where we go. Okay. That's not the right thing. That's Discord. Okay. We're back at it. So now once again we're at an impasse. Right, who goes where? Who goes where? Right away, point guard. Tangrowth on Team Vaporeon. I mean, it's gotta be Tangrowth. Look at him. He can definitely control the ball. He's definitely the best dribbler, 100%. I mean, two of these guys are fish. They can't dribble, and Vaporeon's like half fish. And Celebi's tiny. And so it's gotta be Tangrowth. Now, of course, on Team Golduck, it's gotta be Golduck as point guard. I mean, look at him. Look at his hands. He's built to dribble. Oh, I'm doing stuff. Stuff's happening. Oh yeah, look at Golduck. He's literally built to dribble. Look at his stance. That is a dribbling stance. He's stanced up to dribble. So nice shooting guard. On Team Vaporeon, you know, they don't have many shooters. Let's be real. It's got to be Celebi. Celebi's the only other guy who can do it, but he can do it well. He literally has wings. He can just fly. And naturally, I think seeing that, Team Golduck would appoint Togetic as their shooting guard. Because, I mean, he's also got wings. It's a battle of wings. An aerial battle. Crazy work. Crazy work. So, now we have to decide who's a small forward. And I mean, clearly the small forward is gotta be. I mean, Team Vaporeon just doesn't have many good options left. Tatsugiri, he's gotta be somewhere. He's gotta be somewhere. May as well have him here. And then small forward on Team Golduck. Definitely Horsey. Again, just one of those where it's like Horsey's gotta go somewhere. Horsey's gotta play somewhere. May as well put him in the small forward slot. You know, that's kind of the problem with this thought experiment of using random Pokemon. Perhaps I should have done final evolutions only. So yeah, now on the power forward part, I mean, Carvana's definitely got something going on, right? I mean, Carvana may be kind of just flopping around because it's literally just a fish, but hey, it's got rough skin, so the flopping will hurt at the very least. And then our power forward over here, like it's got to be Skelipede, right? Skelipede is definitely our best defensive Pokemon here. So, and I mean, look at him. He's a centipede that's literally the size of a horse. He definitely has got this, which leaves Vaporeon and Numel as our centers. Now, right away, what I'm thinking is this is definitely a matter of strong defense versus a strong offense, right? Because, like, Team Vaporeon has Tangrowth. Tangrowth is an offensive monster in basketball, right? I mean, look at those arms. They can stretch. They can do all sorts of things. He could probably dunk from the three-pointer. He's crazy. It's like Space Jam up in here. But, I mean, Team Golduck, like, Golduck's a good dribbler. Togetic could definitely make the shots. And Skelipede is a defensive monster. I mean, he can literally just stand in front of the baskets and what's anybody gonna do against Skelipede? Like, he's literally the size of a horse. How are you gonna get around that? How are you gonna get around that? So I guess that brings up the question: could Tangrowth and Celebi get around Scolipede? And excuse me, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think the answer is no. I think Tangrowth and Celebi could maybe get around him, but Team Vaporeon have such a poor defensive display here. Like, what are they going to be able to do? Once Golduck gets the ball with his dribbling position, I mean, look at him, he's ready to dribble. He's absolutely ready to dribble. Once he gets the ball, what are you going to do? How are they going to stop him? Not Carvana's not going to stop him. Tatsugiri's not going to stop him. Vaporeon might do all right, but like, look at Golduck. Golduck can juke him out 100%, and then Togetic can just get in easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, am I right? So I think I gotta hand this to Team Golduck here. I think Scalipede's just an absolute defensive monster, right? Like, what was Team Vaporeon gonna do? What was Team Vaporeon gonna do? So then everybody will go up here. All right. So next up, I don't know what is happening to Golduck. Bro is like dissolving. Free my mans. So Team Golduck gets to move on and will face Team Amistar in round 2. So next off is Team Corphish versus Team Latios. Oh boy. What an exciting one this will be. Maybe. So let's get our moving music back on. Let's do it. right. Now that the movement music's done, we now have to ask ourselves the question that we've been asking all night. We continue to ask: where does everyone go? How do these teams stack up? And honestly, like, this will probably be the first really good match of the night here. I mean, Team Corfish got some absolute heavy hitters here, but Team Latios has no slouches either. Who's going to take it? So, right away, our point guard, one of the more important positions, the dribbler. I think Corfish handles that spot. You may be saying, "Oh, Corfish is." Excuse me. You may be saying, "Oh, Corfish barely has any arms. How's he supposed to dribble or control the ball?" I'm just telling you. I think Corfish can recognize that, like, his team is goated. All he needs to do is just get the ball in position a few times, and he wins. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Corfish is a little bit, you know, he definitely thinks he's the best. He's got a little bit of an ego, a little bit of an unearned ego, as it were. I don't know what they're called in Poke Park. Is it like the Corfish Gang, Corfish Corps, something like that? In Poke Park 2, there's like the Corfish who live in the sewers that are like got a bit of an ego. I think Corfish just screams ego to me. So I think he definitely want to be point guard here. Now, point guard from Team Latios, I think it's absolutely gotta be Inteleon. I think Team Latios sees that Corfish has got a bit of an ego, and they think that if they can control the ball if they can just control the ball better, they win. Easy wins. So they throw in Inteleon, who is basically a human, but a lizard. So it definitely has an easier time controlling the ball than no arms Corfish over there. But, I mean, look at Corfish can definitely dribble. He just probably can't dribble well. So now, shooting guard. Shooting guard for Team Corfish. I think the shooting guard is definitely Zeraora. He may not look like the best shooting guard on this roster here, but he's got the arms, he's got the reach, and he can absolutely chuck that ball. Like, I've seen him punch stuff in the games. He's got a good arm, that Zeraora. So I think they'd want him on the outside, playing offensively here. You know, he's also one of the fastest on the team. Definitely want him shooting guard. Now, shooting guard for Team Latios, definitely got to be Naganadel. I mean, he's literally, like, got a gun on his body. Just load the ball up in there, shoot it, easy. That ball's going Mach 5 into the hoop. So that's a massive W for Naganadel. Massive W for Team Latios. I think Naganadel definitely is our shooting guard here. So now we're looking for the small forward. Why is that the one I can't remember what they do? Ever. Adaptability. I just gotta remember keywords. Adaptability. I think our most adaptable guy on Team Corfish is Girder. You know, he may not look like much, but like he carries that girder his whole life. You know, he's a very strong guy. He can definitely run in, muscle people out of the way, slam dunk some stuff. But you know, he probably can throw things from pretty far away. He's got them muscles. He just isn't very fast, which is why he needs to be the small forward, right? So, who's our small forward over here? definitely gotta be. That's a rough one, actually. But I think adaptability. I think again. I think they see that Girder is the small forward for Team Corfish, and Latios takes the small forward position because Girder may be able to be more adaptable in like shooting style, but like, come on, Latios, speediest guy around, and he can outspeed Girder any day of the week, and probably can outspeed Zero Aura too. So ain't no guarding him. Ain't no guarding him. Next up, our power forward on Team Corfish. Gotta be Vigoroth. I mean, look at him. Look at how his hands look. He's ready to dunk. He's about to dunk a ball. That is our power forward. And I think the power forward on the side of Team Latios is, of course, going to be Diancie. Diancie, probably one of the weaker links here, but definitely can still get some work done. It flies, and that's always a W. So Diancie can be our solid power forward. And of course, for our center, we have Noivern, another absolutely defensive monster. I mean, his wingspan's huge. What are they going to do to get around him? And then Absol is our final center forward. Or center, it's not center forward, it's just center. Absol is our final center. And, I mean, Absol may not be able to do much on account of being quadrupedal, but like, hey, it possesses the ability to forewarn disaster, so who knows? Could be useful in a defensive position. Who knows? Who knows? And right away, I'm thinking like, well, I do think the idea to kind of outmaneuver Corfish with Inteleon is a good idea, and Naganadel and Latios are definitely helping out. Team Corfish just has such a strong lineup here, you know, like Vigoroth, Zera Aura, Noivern, Girder, like these are some real powerhouses that I don't think Team Latios really has any answers for, and they just have like an incredible synergy that Latios just doesn't. So I think ultimately, I think Corfish, despite his unearned ego, or maybe because of it, I think Team Corfish has got to be the ones to move on to the next round. Hooray for Team Corfish. So let's get these guys out of here. Get them going. Which is crazy, you know, already knocking off the team with not one, not two, but 3 legendaries. Crazy stuff is happening here at the Pokemon Basketball Arena tonight. I'll put Corfish first because he's our team captain. Yeah, they all need to huddle up. There we go. They get to move on to the first winner's podium of the evening. Perfect. There they are. So let's move on to the next one. Team Toxtricity versus Team Inkay. No, I wasn't supposed to go there. Okay. Let's hit our next, that's still Spotify. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Let's hit up our moving music and get to work, right? Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Hopefully everything's saved. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. That's not the right page. Perfect timing. So I'm still not using Spotify. I should just be using Spotify, I guess. I'm gonna be an idiot like this. Okay. So, once again, where's everybody gonna be? I think our clear. I mean, do we even have to do? I think we can all pretty much recognize Toxtricity is the one that moves on here. I mean, like, Team Inkay has what? Kingler? I mean, Toxtricity isn't like super goated either, but I'm just gonna skip the pretense and move on here. It's like, what the heck? Bye bye. Man, you know, I'm actually gonna be so for real. My voice is dying doing all this commentary. And it's taking way too long to move everything. Like, how long have I been streaming right now? Close to an hour, and half of it has just been moving stuff around on fucking PowerPoint slides. I'm just gonna do the bracket from now on. So I think Toxtricity takes it. So sorry if you were enjoying the graphics, but they're gone now. So long. So Hakamo versus Manetric. Let's see who's on Hakamo. Hakamo. Where is that? It's right here. Hakamo and Manetric. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot. Manetric definitely takes it. Calyrex and Eternatus is crazy. Where am I going right now? Okay. Petal versus Cloth. That's Cloth. Giratina and Galarian Slowking definitely doing a lot of heavy lifting here. There have been a lot of crabs in this game. I guess crabs just like to play basketball. Then Petalil, I mean, you know, Hitmonchan, Pidgeot, Raikou, definitely doing some stuff here, but like, oof. What are they gonna do against Giratina? I think Cloth moves on here. And Dunsparce versus Electrise. This is Dunsparce. Machamp doing a lot of the heavy lifting here instead of Strika. It's the Viper, definitely no slouches. And then Electrike, let's see. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Dunsparce that takes it. And then Amoonguss. That's what he looks like versus Flareon. Where's Flareon again? There. Oh, that's tough. That's a toughie, actually. Because they probably have like an equal amount of useful to useless. But I think Amoonguss definitely gets by on just like the useful Pokemon are a lot taller here. It's definitely a height thing. Amoonguss gets to move on. So Amistar versus Golduck. Let's see it. Let's remind ourselves this is Golduck. And where is Team Amistar? I've already forgotten where they lie. There's Team Amistar. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I think Golduck takes it. Golduck and his dribbling arms. Corphish and Toxtricity. Let's see Toxtricity again. I remember Corphish. I think Corphish takes it. I think Corphish are definitely the favorites to win right now. So, the Manectric versus Cloth. Manectric. Again, Calyrex, Shadow, and Eternatus are crazy. They can't really do much because they're kind of ethereal beings that I can't imagine being very good at basketball, but hey. That's how it be sometimes. A Cloth. Yeah, I think the ethereal beings managed to take it once again. Manectric's another clear favorite to win here. Then Dunsparce versus Amogus. This is Amogus. Again, Lucario, Gourgeist, Ludicolo, very good. Amogus, Smoliv, not as good. They're definitely up there. And who was it again? Who's the other one? Dunsparce. All the way at the top. Yeah, I think Amogus manages to take it. So Golduck versus Corphish. Golduck and Corphish. I mean, it's gotta be Corphish. It's gotta be Corphish. And then Manectric and Amogus. You know what? This may be bold, but I think Amogus takes it. I think just even though Eternatus and Calyrex are defensive monsters in this game, once you have a team that can actually move and get past their defensives, I don't think their offense is nearly good enough to keep up. You know? I think Lucario and Gourgeist are just like the perfect power duo right here with Ludicolo backing them up. Smoliv is clearly the weak link, but like this team has weak links in Esper and Porygon Z. So I think Amogus actually manages to take it. So now we go Corphish versus Amogus. And yeah, I just gotta give it to Corphish here. I think Corphish are just... Lucario, Gourgeist is a really solid squad for sure, but there's not a wasted slot on Corphish. Like, Corphish is definitely the weak link, but like going band for band right now, Corphish is better than Smoliv. Vigoroth is better than Amogus. Girder is better than Ludicolo. Noivern's better than Gourgeist. Zeraora is better than Lucario. I think Corphish takes it. So congratulations, Team Corphish, for entering the Pokemon Basketball Hall of Fame. Truly the thought experiment of all time, honestly. I think I'm not gonna make that into a video because it kind of sucked, especially towards the end. So I don't know. I wish I was only kind of reminded. I'm gonna switch to the BRB stream so we can have some music. I was only just reminded that March Madness was even a thing kind of recently, so I kind of scrambled to put this together, and I didn't really have an idea on what I truly wanted to do here, so I don't know. I guess this just proves that people who know nothing about basketball probably shouldn't talk about basketball a lot. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I'll just play a little bit of Guilty Gear. I'll test out Venom tonight. I really hate that I can't hear my own typing on stream. It frustrates me to no end. Oh, I can even hear the echo of myself through my... Oh, my microphone kills me. It's too good sometimes, you know? You know how that be? So, I think that's saved. Let me check if that's saved. Okay, it did save. Guilty Gear Strive. Venom time. I know Cyber's happy about this. Which I have listened to his theme a lot, actually. It's really connected with me. Surprisingly enough. You know, Venom themes haven't typically connected with me in the past, but I'm glad it did connect with me. Because I like it a lot. I think it's a very good character theme. It's not as good as Symphony, of course, but hey. What can be as good as Symphony? It would take something very, very good to be as good as Symphony. So I'm gonna hop into... Arcade. Wait, no, not arcade. I do arcade after training a little bit. I don't typically play set play characters, so... and he's marked as one of the least easy characters to use. What is Abba marked as again? I don't think that. I think App is pretty easy to use. I think Johnny... Testament is not that easy to use. Diz isn't. Okay, the stars are stupid. I'm looking at everything for like the first time now. The stars are dumb. Well, okay, well that one checks out. Yeah, Gold Lewis should be like a 1. Eno should be like a 3. Happy Chaos probably is a 1. Bridget's like a 5. Testament's like, or Batman's like a 2. Asuka's, yeah. Slayer's like a 5. Slayer's so easy to use. And he's marked as zoning? Interesting. That's a cool skin. I like his skins. So far, they're all pretty cool. I think I'm gonna use that one. Did he get a new stage, or no? I don't think he did get a new stage. Yeah. I think both of the new stages are coming with whatever. With whoever, whatever. I'll go to, Iron Fallen Prayer. That's probably my favorite stage right now. It's a very good looking stage. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that like... Yeah. Wait. Okay. Did I somehow get onto Japanese? Hold on. Yeah, because that sounds Japanese. Hold on. Did I somehow manage to turn off English voices? System settings... Or it's under sound, I guess. No, it's English. Huh. I guess the guy who plays Venom just sounds Japanese somehow. I don't know. It kind of sounds a little racist. But like, there's this specific cadence that their voice actors use for like hurt noises that this guy was doing. Okay. Okay. What's the one that like goes down? Okay. So it's like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, I wanted this one. Yeah, this is the one you have to like hit from high. Okay. Interesting. And then it's just like, yeah. Wait, hold on, how did I do that? So yeah, it's just like, you want to get this, because it does like the most. Is this like the one? Okay. I'm kind of getting it. Okay, so it's like, oh, this is the one that lasts longer. Okay, so it's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely one of the type of characters I don't really use. But yeah, it's like, this is probably like his main like offensive tool in neutral. Okay. That's what because then it's, oh, it just goes the other way. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, come on. So yeah, that's like the more offensive options. Like that and that. Okay. Yeah, that just sends it in the opposite direction. Oh, but that's okay. That made me feel sick. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, but so like, hold on. If I go this and then do like that, okay, then it goes up there. So if I go like that and then bam and then okay, that just goes into it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so there is a mid-air version. Well, that's hard to like do. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm... Oh, he's got one of these just in, that's not a super. Okay, yeah, oh, that's so cool. No, I want to do that. So, like, okay, so if I do, like... No, hold on. Just, yeah, just disappear. So if I do like that and then do like... Just, yeah, it just is utter chaos. So you want to like overwhelm the opponent with like all the balls you have on screen. So it's pretty much like how he always was, you know, a very like oaky, set play focused character. I like that move because like yeah, he's cool. I mean, I've never disliked Venom as in concept. Venom is probably like one of the most unique characters in fighting games ever. So let's see the supers. Thanks, RoboGuy. And then it's B on the other super. Oh yeah, this is the one where you can like pocket a bunch of balls. Hold on. So if we go like, hold on, what? And then go like, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, you just want to like constantly be throwing balls out. Yeah. So it's very interesting. It's definitely a character that if I want to play, I'm gonna have to look up combos for and do like the combo guides. But yeah, I like him so far. He's pretty cool. I'm going to settings. No, I don't want to do this. Let me leave. Let me leave. Yes. Let me out. I want to do the arcade. So I like to just run the arcade with every character. Just cause I like the story content, you know? I'm about the story. Leo! That's interesting. You'd think it'd be an assassin. You'd think it'd be like Milia or Slayer, because I imagine Zato's gonna be the final boss. Either Zato, Slayer, or Milia. One of them. Actually, it's probably gonna be Slayer. Oh, I like this intro.
You! Aren't you dead?
How may I help you, my lord?
Ah, you filthy animal!
I like RoboGuy. Ah, you filthy animal! Okay, so yeah, it's super unsafe. Yeah, I've gotta like... Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna try and go the Daredevil route, but I doubt I'll be able to do it with a character like this. That hit? That's unfortunate. I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna look up the interactions later. I am not gonna do all that. If I lose, like straight up lose, then I'll may as well restart. I've already forgotten, like, I have a DP. Oh yeah, that's what it does. That's probably like my main, that's probably gonna be my main combo tool, I imagine, is the DP, right? Oh, I felt so cool. I felt so cool doing that. Venom's definitely a character where you like, you kind of have to like, oh, that's unfortunate. No, that's unfortunate. Leah... Venom, he feels kind of underpowered for like an incarnation of Venom. Okay, it's there we go. This is the one I wanted. There we go.
Tell me, what do you have
Planned for this town? I love this voice actor.
The man you know as Venom of the Assassin's Guild is dead. If you think I look like him, you must be seeing a phantom.
And that phantom roams the midnight streets, taking down shady hoodlums. That's right. Hoodlums like you!
I love Robo-Kai.
does he mean?
He's so silly.
Either way, I can't let you slide. Not with the odd rumors going around lately. I'll have to investigate. You may find yourself heading straight to the interrogation room.
Oh,
I haven't much to offer, but please, do what you will.
yeah. So I'm sure that's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, because now I'm on the normal route. Because I lost one on that route. Which is unfortunate, but whatever.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
I want to see more Venom interactions, so I'm just gonna let it play.
Silence.
Shut down again! You better win this one!
Yeah, you better win this one! Robo-Kai is so funny. Where you...
Already read the synopsis.
Thanks, Chaos. Thank you, Happy Chaos. Very cool.
I, Phantom, will send you straight into the pocket.
Lose with everything you got!
Venom versus Chaos.
Chaos is... Venom's probably actually probably has a really good matchup against Chaos. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go. I need to start like setting up, just like that's what you want to do. So you can do that. Yeah. Yeah, then you do like that.
And all for my fun.
If you call yourself a pro, stay in the game.
I like. Ah, man. RoboKai needs to get in this game. I love RoboKai.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I see. That's the thing. This is why I cannot play Venom, because like I suck with charge moves. This is another character like I can imagine having a good matchup for. Oh, I thought I was doing something cool with the ice physics. Oh well.
Duel 2.
Oh, that's a cool aerial dust. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna let her run out of meter. Low key. Yeah, Venom's just weird to me. Again, I generally play rushdown characters, so Venom just doesn't like vibe with my playstyle because I have to like set up. I hate setting up in fighting games. That's why I can't play Bedman in Xrd, even though he's like one of the coolest fighting game characters ever made. It's because like, there's just so much setup involved, like with all his stuff. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is like the DP is definitely the main combo still. Like that's the thing. I don't know how to work like setting the balls into the combo, which is the problem. Actually, hold on. I wanna do like this. That's unfortunate. So that. It's just not safe. Yeah, I was about to say that kills. Okay. Man, you weren't giving me chills. I like RoboKai. He's so silly. They need to make a Venom's waste of a slot. They should have put in RoboKai instead. 100%. 100% should have put in RoboKai instead.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Interesting. Yeah, I just am struggling to work in the balls. Like, I can do that, but like, then I just get hit and the balls disappear. Like, yeah, like... Hold on, what were my other options again? Hold on, to set the balls, because there's Q5 and Stinger Aim, Carcass Raid Midair. Let me stay on Venom, Jesus. Yeah, that's literally it. I don't know, it just feels like there's not a lot of ways to set the balls is the problem. At least for me. Like with ABBA, there's so many ways to combo into Jealous. Whereas I feel like Venom, like from what I'm seeing, he's definitely more of like in this game anyways, definitely more of a formula type of character. Like you have one way to win, and if you can't do it, you lose. You know, he's got a game plan. Which I like characters who can like improvise more. Yeah. I guess the main thing is like do the charge attack to get in. Yeah, like... Yeah, like... And then, like... I don't know. Like, yeah, everything is just so unsafe. What's his grab? Hold on. No, let me grab you. No, let me grab you. That's awesome. I'm glad Robokai's in a couple moves. I don't know how I feel about Robokai's English voice though. I really like his Japanese voice, but I don't know about his English voice. I don't know, I'll probably warm up to it with time. But so far, like, I do genuinely love the English voice cast for this game. Robokai's been the only miss so far, seems like. That, it disappeared. Yeah, but he just seems like part. This is definitely going to be like the season of zoners, and in a season where that is dominated by Ramlethal and Gold Lewis, like it's probably not a good thing. I don't even know how I did that. like I suppose what I should be doing instead of doing like the jump in moves is do like the Carcass Raid, even though I'm like really struggling to do it for some reason. It's like everything feels so unsafe. Every way of getting the ball is out.
Let us begin.
Yeah. Is that okay? That was it. I don't know. I'm just messing around, trying to like figure out my vibe with Venom. I don't know. I'm not really enjoying him. Ramlethal's the boss? No assassins? Huh. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. That they're doing more characters than the assassins.
Sir, may I have a word?
Oh, you.
Yes! Happy to oblige!
I'm glad that Robo Guy is still in true
There's something I
form,
must
true fashion.
investigate. Do you mind, Leo?
Here you are, eh?
This person seems to know the most about this place.
So you've been watching me. No surprise there.
I knew I felt the burning intensity of the female gaze. Now that we're bearing it all, let me cut to the chase and ask you, will you marry me?
So you're under the Allied King's command.
Just ignore it.
What exactly are you now?
I'm still me, Ramlethal Valentine. I currently serve as the head of the Illyrian Special Brigade.
Okay.
Leo, please stay on this man. I hope to not have to hurt him.
I see. Leave him to me.
Wait, are they teaming up against me?
Scene.
What is happening? So this is the interrogation? I just fight Ramlethal? Okay, Leo. Do your thing. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. This is the part where I like discover. Oh, that sucks. Man, his V attack kind of sucks. I guess that worked. I don't know if that was Leo or me. Oh my god. Go. I don't know how that worked, but it sure did. Well, good job, Leo. You did it. We did it.
With neither hostility nor antagonism. Why do you still fight at all?
Because it's Guilty
I've
Gear.
experienced many things.
This is our
that I
Guilty
couldn't
Gear
do
strive.
past self. Like fighting without life or death on the line. Even when fighting for one's life wasn't necessary, people still fought all the same. They didn't fight to shed blood, but to defend their own pride.
That kind
Thanks.
of fighting only lasts when safety is assured. Push someone to the brink, and their only choice is to abandon all pride and cling to their life.
Right.
And this is the nightmare
That's why I've decided to
rotation,
nurture a
low
place
key.
where people can live free from such threats.
What do you mean?
A
Yeah.
safe environment nurtures peace of mind. One can only truly protect what they hold
Thank you for
dear
adding so
if they're
much,
not
Rebel
afraid
Guy.
they won't wake up tomorrow.
I see. In other words, it's peace that lets me enjoy hamburgers.
Thank you, Ramlethal. Based Ramlethal.
Yes.
She's keeping it real.
May we all find such peace.
The Ramlethal Robocast shipping go. Oh, so it is. It's just Shelter from is the. I guess that's just the arcade. I guess that's just the season 4 arcade mode thing. Maybe it'll tie more into like Unica and stuff, because this definitely doesn't tie into tie into Venom. I need to see who plays the Venom and Robokai. Yeah. Yeah, Robbie Damon. Robbie Damon, my beloved, for real, for real. Where is... Yeah. Slayer, Sharon, Dizzy. Daryl... wait, where's Venom? I guess he hasn't been added to the credits yet. Fair enough. This is such a good song, and it's a shame that it's not on Spotify. This and Get Over Nightmares. So, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So, hold on. Did they really not add a new Versus theme? I was convinced they were gonna add a Versus Assassin versus Assassin Surzana versus Venom with yeah, Get Over Nightmares. Yeah, that's the only one. That's kind of a shame. So I'm gonna do some combo trials and then maybe go online if I can like find my groove with Venom through the combo trials. But if I can't find my groove, I'm just not gonna bother. I'm just not gonna bother. Oh, I skipped past him. I'm an idiot. There he is. Okay. Or I want set play. Because that's what I'm struggling. I mean, I'm sure I could get some combos, and combos would help me, but like, I need some set play with the set play character, believe it or not. Okay, so it's... Yes. Oh, that's... Yeah, ooh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, I can't, yep, this is just proving I cannot play Venom. That proved it. That proved it. I cannot do charge thing. I don't know what it is. I'm horrible at charging characters. Any characters that have a charging mechanic, I cannot play. Like, that's why I can't play Potemkin, that's why I can't play May. That's why I'm not, like, I can kind of play Leo, but I'm not good with him. I just can't do the charging things. I'm terrible at them. And if I'm being honest, I don't really care to learn. So I'm just gonna play some ABBA and then call it a day. Really. Yeah, it looks like people are already back to their mains. This is day 2 of the DLC being what day is today? Okay, so it's practically... yeah, it's practically day 2. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I had to text somebody. It's practically day 2, and a lot of people are already like dropping off. It looks like, because I see 2 Venoms, 4 Venoms, 5 Venoms. I see 5 Venoms, and that's it. Which is crazy on a DLC day. This is just like further proving that like zoners aren't really that popular in this game.
Are you ready?
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can do the Venom scrubs and win. Oh my god. I was definitely blocking. I was still definitely... Is that unblockable? Okay. Yeah, so we're learning... Venom's definitely a good matchup for Ava. But it's okay, I'm jealous, I win now. Oh, shoot. I don't win now. Oh my god, I wasted burst just to lose. That sucks. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. He's just draining my... There. Whatever. That's what we gotta do.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
There we go. There we go, that's what I like to see. There we go. Yeah, Venom, after this match, I can definitely say Venom feels kind of underpowered. Because, like, he was doing stuff, and it just wasn't doing a lot of damage? For weird reasons? Like, I don't know. There were multiple times I felt like I should have lost, and I just didn't, because, I don't know. For once, I'm playing the better character. Rare instance for an ABBA player. Oh, I messed up. There we go. I did the DP too late. I keep messing up the DP. That was embarrassing. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. He also definitely doesn't have a lot of health. Ooh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. This is worth bringing back though. Oh, never mind. We don't bring it back here. Yeah. Just win with a basic combo there. Super, like, bread and butter combo. I thought I Roman canceled there. Yeah, look at that. That combo wouldn't have done a lot of damage to, like, most characters. Unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't get out of pressure there. That was unfortunate. I probably could have won that if I had not played poorly in the beginning, but is what it is, right?
Duel 1.
Okay. Dodge. No, unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, that was just bad. I got him with the funny. He thought I was gonna meter dump into like a big attack. He was wrong. Oh. Okay. You know what? I deserve that. I missed? That was unfortunate. Unfortunate. I absolutely handed him a free win there. Yes! 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 Oh, I knew I was gonna come out of rage and he was gonna try and grab. And rage beats... Coming out of rage, grab beats regular grabs. Very obscure fact, but it's a fact. Planned. Planned. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, another Venom. I want to fight another Venom. I want to get my matchup down. If it turns out Venom's actually secretly a top tier, I want to get my matchup down before that happens, you know? But I don't think many people are going to keep playing Venom for long. I think there's definitely going to be like a sect of diehard Venom players. But it's not going to be like, it's not going to be like a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, see, like, I was dying for, like, the whole match, and I was able to turn it around just like that. You know, crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. I don't think Venom is gonna be, like, a secret top tier, you know? Like, he feels too dependent on, like, setting up. And Strive is a much faster-paced game than, like, Xrd. You know? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah. There we go. I don't know how I managed that approach, but hey. Whatever works, right? Whatever works.
Well,
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go. Okay. Unfortunate. I shouldn't have popped there. Yeah, I shouldn't have popped there. It was a bad place to pop it. And yeah, now I'm gonna get messed up for it. Yeah. Oh well.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. There was just no way to get in. He was playing too defensively.
Not bad, not bad. Keep up with
Mankind New. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah. I was holding low, but okay. Yeah. I'm just sucking now. He's got the matchup down and I don't. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and there goes my rage. I need to look for spots where he's unsafe. There we go. I guess that's the part where he's unsafe.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah. I was just getting a little silly with it there. Unfortunate. There we go. one good jealous was all it took. That's the thing. Venom is definitely a death by like 1,000 cuts type of character.
With that obstacle
And in an explosive two-touch game like Strive, I don't think Venom's gonna find his place for a while. Just unfortunate because he's a really cool character from what I've seen. Definitely just like not for me. I'm gonna fish once because I have a guarantee. Guaranteed fish.
Cool.
Of course. What a fantastic way to end it with a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad song. I low-key don't even want to upload this VOD to YouTube, but I'm going to do it anyways. For the sake of, whatever. So yeah, if you want to see this terrible, horrible, no good VOD, go to the YouTube. If you want to see stream schedules that'll probably be wrong, go to the Instagram. Like I said at the beginning, which I don't know why nobody's been watching, so I don't know why anybody who watches the VOD will be here instead of at the beginning. But the big blowout Sunday stream's not happening Sunday, it's gonna happen next Sunday. And I think that's all. Later, Gators.